Garcia, Errol Spence Jr., November 21st, pay-per-view. Let's get it! But before we get into the fight, smash that like button and subscribe. Man, this is gonna be that one fight fest! let me chill. I'm excited about this fight just because it's Errol Spence, one of my favorite fighters. So, and plus, is from Texas, Lonestar State. Stand up. Man, I'm excited about this fight. And of course I'm in the Errol Spence Jr. camp, and we're riding till the wheels fall off on this one. So let's go ahead and get into the fight. So we got Errol Spence Jr., 26 fights, 26 wins, 21 wins by KO, 0 losses. Southpaw, coming out of the Lonestar State. And then we got Danny Garcia from Philly, 38 fights, 36 wins, 21 wins by KO, 2 losses, and he's Orthodox. Man, this is going to be a nice one. It's going to be a nice one, So, what we got to look forward to, right? Let's just go ahead and get into it. Errol Spence, this is definitely a money fight. But it's against real good competition. It's just funny because he was always trying to fight Danny Garcia early in the career. Danny wouldn't give him no play. He was just like, nah, man, you just a youngin'. You just a youngin'. Have the tables turned, fight fans. Oh, man, it's so good. It's so good. Now Errol Spence is the A side, and we're about to get it in. So, Danny Garcia, he only has the 2 losses to, obviously, the top competition, Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. And so, I'm not really tripping about the Keith Thurman situation. The Keith Thurman, it was a split decision, and I thought that he did a really good job in the fight. To be honest, it's just the fact that, sometimes it happens like that the judges are just not in your favor. So now the Showtime Sean Porter fight, Porter was getting it in. He was getting busy. So now everybody sort of says that the Errol Spence Jr. Sean Porter fight showed a lot of grit and a lot of heart by Errol Spence, because Porter was getting busy. And he was really going in that fight, and so it was a great fight. Nobody walked out of that fight upset or angry. So Porter just really, to be truthful, the only reason why Errol Spence won that fight, in my personal opinion, and I'm all for Spence always. The only reason is just because of the knockdown. That's it. It's just the knockdown. That one glove touching. That's it, fight fans. So, I'm pretty excited about where we're at with this fight. I mean, you got Danny Garcia, obviously no slouch, very talented, extremely well-rounded fighter. Got some really good skill sets when it comes to picking timing. Like, his timing is impeccable. Errol Spence, the body work. We're going to the body. We're going to make sure that we're going to tear you down brick by brick. So this one is going to be interesting. I think that this is probably going to be a decision. But I think that Errol Spence could test that body work a little better in this fight, just because of the way that Danny Garcia is sort of, I don't know, it's sort of like, because he's always thinking about timing, it's almost like if Errol Spence could get lucky, I'm talking about straight luck, with something in the body when he's coming in for that counter, mainly the counter right. Man, I think he might get a nice body shot to end this fight. So, don't be surprised if something weird happens And I'm talking about in the middle of the fight where a body blow just comes and just messes up something in there, and then he's laboring through the whole fight, and then potentially Spence could get a stoppage around maybe like the 10th round. So I wouldn't be surprised about that. So all I'm saying is I feel like it's going to be a unanimous decision for Errol Spence, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got a stoppage in the 10th round from a body blow that came in early in the fight. Just stay with me on that. Just think about it, and you know what I'm talking about. It's just something could tweak, and then he might not just he won't be able to shrug it off, and I just think that could just slow him down just enough for something for real down the road. That's my thought process. So I'm going with Errol Spence. Yeah, I'm biased. So what? but yeah, Errol Spence. I'm saying unanimous decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if 10th round a stoppage just because of something that happened that got tweaked in the earlier rounds by a body blow. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So you let me know what you think about in the comment section below, and yeah, and then let's get into it. 21st November pay-per-view. Boy, this is gonna be smoking. Y'all have a good one. Peace. One love.